Hi friends, welcome. Today we're gonna show you a grounding technique. Now you're probably wondering, what is grounding? You know, in the yoga world, you'll hear that word a lot. And the reason I have my daughter in this video is because I'd like to show it as me as the adult, but also as a child. So what is grounding, right? Grounding is staying in the present moment, right? We spend a lot of time, as we call it, in our heads, right? We're scrolling, we're watching. All of that is up inward in our brain, and that can really make us feel disconnected, imbalanced, overwhelmed. For kids, sometimes when school can be hard. They feel anxious about something. They feel upset. They have a hard time coming back to just what's going on now, right? We tend to think about what's out there, the future, what's going on, or what we see. So this is going to help us come back to the present. And so this is a grounding technique. So my daughter's going to lay down and I'm going to be seated. Shows you two different ways you can do this. We call this a 5 senses grounding technique. So now my daughter is going to relax, bringing her hands to the ground, right? Just feeling the ground beneath you. Now she's going to keep her eyes open, right? We have 5 senses. So now if you're an adult or a teenager kid, anyways, and you'd rather be seated, you can. So these are the 2 options. Let's take one big inhale and then one full exhale, let it out. Now just listening to my voice, eyes open. I want you to look around you. And I want you, just in your head, name 5 things you see around you. So are you doing that? Are you looking around, finding 5 things? Can you name those 5 things?
No.
So wherever you are, I want you to look around and look and see 5 things. Now, I want you to feel 4 things. The ground, touch it. What do you feel? Can you feel your clothing? Feel the yoga mat? Feel the tile? It's cold. Now I want you to listen. Tell me 3 things you hear. Or tell yourself. For me, I hear the clock ticking. I hear the air conditioning going. I hear the tree outside. Now this next one might be a little more difficult. 2 things you can smell. And now lastly, what do you taste? 1 thing. And that's it, my friends. We do the 5 senses. So just by doing this grounding technique, you should feel calm in the present moment. You're taking aware of what's around you by looking, feeling, listening, smelling, and tasting. So feel free to do this video whenever you need, just to come back to that present moment to find some calmness. Thank you. Great job. Great job.